Grand rising to the collective. Man, I know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate everybody who been tapping in, running up, and subbing up. If you new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos a week, man. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps Collective grow, helps Collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. This an early one. Man, I'm up early. Trying to bang these videos out for y'all. Today gonna be a good lineup. Before we get started, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to Armani Jarvez. Told you I'll shout you out, bro. And I want to give a shout out to Compton as well. Man, shout out to Compton, bro. I appreciate y'all. I see y'all been tapping in with the channel. Man, nothing but love, bro. But I ain't gonna hold you. Let's get straight to the video, man. Let's go.
Ahí va.
Se nos van a quítalos.
Wow, ya pusieron la escalera. Ándale, Andrés, córrele.
No, que corran. Esto no es de chanclas.
Hey bro, we got fucking shit, we got knives, we got
This how I know this shit is about to come to an end, y'all. Do you even know what you're looking at right now? This is the rarest animal in the world, stamped. This is called the Creodactys. This just appeared over in the ocean a week ago. And I'm telling y'all, this is not supposed to be out in the open just like this. And remember, I've been telling y'all, I said, yo, something's going on with the ocean. The orcas, the whales, even the dolphins, every sea animal been telling us there's some shit going on. We're not supposed to be looking at this right now, y'all. Y'all think it's a game. Y'all think I've been playing around just bullshitting, right? You can go on Google and look it up yourself. Very rare. And another thing, the ocean is horrifying. That John, dumb scary, yo. Not gonna hold you. The fact that the planet is like 90% water means that our big ass continents is nothing compared to the undersea life. What I kept telling y'all is people under there. Oh my God.
Post Malone knows something that we don't.
According to the CIA, the total amount of fraud money is $80 trillion.
And cash was $2 trillion.
2 trillion.
So 1.9 trillion is actual cash, and all the rest of it is just bull. Doesn't exist. There's not a vault you can go in like a fucking
Imagine
guy.
we're at war with a country, and then they have the best hackers, or whatever. This is all hypothetical, but you go to swipe your card and it doesn't work, and then everybody in America goes to swipe their card
And it doesn't
work. Whenever the credit cards fail, whenever your cards fail, whenever your banks fail, and you can't use your fucking card anymore, you have 3 days to get out of where you are, because that's when they're coming for you. That's the big move. That's checkmate right there. And they think they have you. But move out to the country, get your scraps, stand up for yourself, build a tower, build a long road to where you can see them coming. Don't give up.
I mean, am I tripping, or do Post Malone not look like Post Malone no more? The new Post Malone don't look like the old Post Malone, the last man that was just talking. But he a smart man, or a clone, smart clone, one of the two. Clip before that, how y'all feeling, man? That jellyfish, bro, that thing looked like, what's that movie? Ain't it Alien vs Predator? If I'm not tripping, the thing that had them long little, it looked like locks, looked like dreads. It was colorful or something, like it was like red, I think, if I'm not mistaken. That's what that jellyfish looked like to me. The way the tail moving. But if the world is 70% water, why wouldn't we think that the sea life is bigger than some of the continents? Why wouldn't we think that? It's just because we ain't seen it yet. That's how we always are, right? Us humans. Just because we ain't seen it, we don't believe it. Not all the time, sometimes, and with some things. And when we finally see it, we be trying to like come up with a reason why you get what I mean. But I wanted to know why he said that why he said that it can't be, why it shouldn't be in the open like that. What's the reason behind that? He went through everything else, but he skipped that one question, that one answer. That's what I wanted to know.
In fact, at the base of the Washington Monument, it's 55.5 feet wide, which equals 666 inches. It is 555 feet tall, which equals 6,666 inches. Coincidence, huh?
Why do Filipinos drill holes in their roofs and stuff them with water bottles? This is a new electricity-free lighting method designed for slums and areas with electricity shortages. Simply fill a recycled water bottle with clean water, add a little bleach to prevent bacteria growth, and then make an appropriate hole in the roof. Insert the bottle along with a shield into the hole. When sunlight hits the bottle, it scatters the light through refraction, turning the bottle into a non-electric light bulb that brightens the room below. This technology has already helped millions of households in the Philippines, Africa, and other regions. To make it useful at night, solar panels have been installed on the device. During the day, it uses refraction for lighting, and at night, the solar panel, charged by a day's worth of sunlight, comes into play. The cost is extremely low, requiring only a mineral water bottle and a cheap solar panel, enabling those living in slums to escape darkness.
Ever gotta go off grid? We know how to do it.
Did you know they are injecting watermelons with a chemical called erythrocene B to make the color more red? Here's a test you can do to see if your watermelons are fake.
Y'all, listen to the story that I just heard. Like, I want you to turn your listening ears all the way up and pay attention to what she's saying. This literally blew my mind. Like, it brings everything together. This story is crazy. TikTok, as always, this is just for entertainment purposes only. There's no truth to this that has been proven. We're just telling a story here, so please leave my video up.
Well, whenever Atlantis went down, a lot of them, some of them went to Egypt, the survivors, and to other places, but some of them went underground. And there's an entire cities all throughout. There's all kinds of tunnels and transportation systems that link them all together. Some of the trains and things down there can go 3,000 miles an hour to link the cities together. There's like a sun inside the earth that lights everything. So they have light, they have lakes, they have water, they have everything they need. There are entrances under most of the monuments in the world, especially under pyramids. There are entrances to it that have been discovered, but a lot of times they are guarded because they don't want people to go down there. And it's not advised. You wouldn't be able to go down there unless they would invite you anyway. But there are entrances all over the planet in and out of these underground cities.
Did y'all see that? Did you hear that? What? Remember the video I did on Africa being in the Grand Canyon? Y'all, like, what? 3,000 miles an hour? That is crazy. This story is, wow. What do you think? Let me know below. And make sure you guys share this, okay? TikTok has me shadow banned like crazy, so make sure you guys share, all right?
Damn, the train that goes 3,000 miles an hour. Bro, we have a sun under us, bro, in the hollow earth. Like, if that was facts. And somebody gonna be like, man, how you say it's hollow earth but you still feel like it's flat? Bro, I'm not saying that the whole thing is like flat all the way cut through and dry. I'm saying what we're at right now is the flat plane. There is no globe. And then I'm saying under that is hollow. And if you haven't realized that in this life, in where we at right now in this realm, it's a lot of things that just it's this and it's that. So to me, I think it's flat, and under that, I think we flat. Yeah, no globe, but I do think there's entrances to get underground, and then it makes it hollow as well. So I think it's flat and hollow at the same time. Then it's laying on the outside of the ice walls. But I also seen somebody tell me in the comments, bro, I got a bone to pick. Bro, stop believing in aliens because they just demons. No, you think they demons. I think they aliens, and I think there's a whole nother separate entity called demons. That's my opinion.
Of corporate America's disgusting, greedy culture. Just look at this for a second. I'm gonna show you two salaries, okay? Two salaries. One is a United States-based gaming company. You may have heard of them. Activision Blizzard. We're gonna look at their CEO's salary. Then we're gonna go across the pond to Japan, and we're gonna look at another gaming company CEO salary, Nintendo, okay? Let's look at these two together. Let's look at the CEO of Nintendo's salary, okay? This is basically a financial breakdown. It's in millions of yen, obviously, because it's a Japanese company. So these numbers are not going to represent in United States dollars. But let's go up here where it's basically translated for us. So the CEO right here, Shuntaro Furukawa, he makes yearly 2.51 million US dollars. Interesting. Now, we're going to go across the pond. We're going to go to the United States, okay? Let's just take a quick look at the CEO of Activision Blizzard's annual salary. I have it pulled up right here. Let's look. Robert Kotick, CEO. This graph, keep in mind, is in millions of dollars, okay? We're going to go to 2018. $30.8 million. Sorry for the spoiler. 2019, $30.12 million. Let's go to 2020. 154 million schmeckles. I'm not saying Nintendo is a perfect company. In fact, they're far from perfect. They've done a lot of shit that I don't like very much. But when you look at corporate culture over here in the States, and then you look at corporate culture abroad, you start to put the pieces together a little bit. There have also been reports that the CEO of Nintendo once halved his salary in order to avoid layoffs. There have been multiple reports of that. And I would believe that that's probably true. Do you think that good old Robert would halve his salary? Halve, to prevent layoffs. Do you think he would do that? I'll give you the answer. No.
The LA Times just dropped an article today exposing a lot of the major brands in California, popular ones too, like Backpack Boys, Steezy, West Coast Cure, and they found that a lot of these brands are using an alarming amount of pesticides. Some of them had over 24 pesticides in it, and what shocked me is some of the stuff that they tested, some of the carts and pre-rolls, they found a pesticide that's linked to brain cell death. Bro, what?
Damn.
Did you know that there's only one state and then the entire U.S. where it's illegal for cannibalism? What is that state? That state is Idaho. I find it so fascinating what is going on right now with the state of our world and the state of our food being poisoned and everything that's going on with Idaho and the farmers. And why is it that cannibalism is not illegal in all states? Well, maybe because you could be eating human food when you go to fast food or feeding your dog other dogs, which if you didn't know, is a huge carnal sin in the Bible. We're not supposed to eat each other.
That's the second time we done came across a clip talking about cannibalism. And it makes me raise the question. And it makes, okay, think about any time we ever watch a scary movie. Or just like a movie that could be like real one day. Let's say the world's overpopulated. And it's not enough people, it's too many people. means there's not enough food, right? What happens when there's not enough food? Because I'm telling you, I forgot the name of the movie. Y'all spammed it up. It was back in the old days. Playing a soccer team was flying over in South America, crashed into the mountains, the Andes Mountains, I think. They start eating themselves to survive. Like the ones who was passing on, they start eating them just to survive. What if that's what they got us doing just because they think we overpopulated? But really we not. Because if you think about it, they all got us living in, they're cramming us up in the cities, and we stand on top of each other. Lofts, penthouses, suites, townhomes. They got to stand on top of each other or real close to each other, but there's so much other land. That we could get to. That's the point. So what if they is feeding us that because in the fast foods, which I think is a high possibility? What y'all think, man? Let me know in the comments. Spam it up.
Now what's going on here, America? This is the Black royal family of Britain. Way before Queen Elizabeth, way before King Charles, this was indigenous black people that ran the world. I'm going to say that again. This is a royal black family that ran Great Britain, where you get your Berlin Wall from and everything. Come on now. America, we need some answers on this one. Why they ain't tell me about this in school, America? Why they wasn't teaching this up in school, America? All through elementary, all through high school, I ain't never heard of this in my life. Why it take the 2024 for me to figure out that it was black people ran the whole Britain. They was kings and queens and emperors and empresses. The indigenous people, the true Israelites, the Cherokee, Choctaw, Blackfoot Indians of America, of the whole world. I'm talking about the Tartarian land too. Why they wasn't teaching us this, America? Why do I got to find this out on TikTok? Why they not telling us this? That it was royal melanated families that ran Great Britain. Come on now, America, we need some answers. Come on, we need some answers right now. Come on, all y'all trolls, come on now. Leave a comment below. Drop that comment below right now. What the hell going on here, America? These is melanated black people that ran Great Britain. Now go do your due diligence. Go deep dive and search deep within, and you gonna find out the same damn thing. Somebody done lied to us, America. Somebody been doing some big capping around here. And TikTok, goddammit, we gonna get down to it. Oh, we gonna get down to it. Yes, we is. Oh, we. Y'all see this shit?
This video is for entertainment only. But if you know, you know.
So what's up with the Vatican? We have some news talking about the Vatican want to adopt children from Gaza, that they are orphan. The problem is that they look for specific children to be a certain age and to make sure they have no father or mother, no family member whatsoever to ask for them. The Vatican requesting that they need 100 to 200 kids to adopt. Why would they want to do this? Why can't you adopt or help someone that have family and you want to help them out and then return them back to their family or bring their family with them or something? Why would the Vatican do this? And guess who they asked? They asked, focus on that. They asked the IDF to provide them with those children. And sure enough, the IDF have transferred 68 kids to Bethlehem. And no one knows where those kids are right now. No solid information about where they at right now. That's the solid information about 68 kids. The numbers could have been increased right now, and no one knows where these kids are right now. And they have to be certain age, very young. No family member, no parents. And have transferred those kids to Bethlehem to be transferred to the Vatican. So what's up with the Vatican? Why do you want to help people with certain criteria. Is something we should investigate? Or should we worry about? What is going on?
The clip about that royal family, man, look, my best advice is let's stop asking them questions and let's come up with our own theory, our own conclusion. Because clearly we know the answer. We just ain't made a move on it. Second of all, what is up with the Vatican, bro? We don't know if them numbers have increased. We know what they need them kids for. And for 3, how do we allow them to have that much control and power to be able to work buddy-buddy with the people who already have those kids in custody? That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me that them people, they already around them. So imagine if they already getting violated before they even make it to the Vatican. And then they get to the Vatican and that's just the last little, man, that's crazy, bro. And I'm, you know, we following YouTube's guidelines just for entertainment purposes, but if it was facts, that it's like, whoa, that's wild. That's way out there, bro.
Girl, Pink Lady Goddess once again bring you that news. And before I get into it, I must say that this is for entertainment purposes only, not based off of facts, but based off my own personal opinion. Now, y'all not gonna believe the bullshit I'm about to show y'all. Thanks to one of my followers, Warrior7, put me up on game on this, and I said, let me look it up. Let me look it up. And what did I find? Booyah! Congress moves towards requiring women to register for the draft. Have they lost their motherfucking mind? They done lost their motherfucking mind? My old ass ain't registering the draft for shit. You don't see an age limit on there. It don't say 18 through 26. No, it just says women to register for the draft. Hell no. Let's read into it and see what it says. For over 100 years, young men have registered for the draft. Now Congress is poised to make historic change for gender equality for requiring women for the first time in American history to do the same thing. Have they lost their mind? What the? Okay, so, but while support for the change is bipartisan, Congress is leaving the details for later. They're leaving the details for later. They're not telling you right now what the details are. There's no age limit on there, people. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. That's the easy thing to do considering the military hasn't drafted anyone since the Vietnam War, and it's possible it never will need to again. But if a crisis monumental propositions, what do they mean if a crisis of monumental propositions? Are they trying to say that a crisis, if a crisis comes, then we gonna have to draft all you mother women, men 18 through 26, people, period. And remember, this is for entertainment purposes only, not based off facts, but based off my own personal opinion. But y'all can read clearly what in the are they saying. Now, still included in the House version of the fiscal 2022 National Defense Authorization Act, which that chamber passed last month, was amended by Pennsylvania Democrat Chrissy and the Florida Republican Michelle, that will require women to sign up with the Selective Service, a government agency that keeps records of Americans eligible for potential draft. Now they want the women to go in there and snitch on the men that be required for a potential draft. Are you serious? Are you serious? How you see it is? What the fuck is going on, y'all? What the fuck is really going on, y'all? What the fuck is really going on, y'all? It says, and if not, that would their roles be, would they be housed with men? It appears that neither Congress nor Pentagon has thought that through yet. So are they talking about housing the women with the men? It says, would drafted women be expected to serve? I'm just lost with this whole damn thing. So now they trying to figure out if they're going to house the men with the women, okay? And they trying to figure out they're going to put them with selective service so that they can snitch on the men who need to be drafted to go to the military. But they just crazy, y'all. Crazy. They just done lost their mind. Welcome to the circus. The monkeys are free. I don't think I know any women who are fighting for equal rights to be drafted to the military. I mean, the men don't even want to get drafted to go to the military. And now you're telling me you're going to draft the women as well? You're going to require women to register for the draft? People, pay attention. If it's getting that bad, in over 100 years, like, they've never in history had women register for the military draft. All of a sudden, we're gonna make it pass a bill where men 18 through 26 have to register for the draft. And if you don't do it, it's a felony. And now all of a sudden, we're gonna make the women register for the draft as well. But don't worry about it, y'all. That we not going to World War III. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that Russian ship over there off the coast of Florida. They just doing exercise drills. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about us putting our ships out there too, following them around with them nukes. Don't worry about Putin saying that he gonna give them missiles to all our enemies. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about him saying that, you know, I'm mad because y'all gave weapons to Ukraine to shoot into Russia. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. But we gonna make sure that all y'all motherfuckers register for a draft. Uncle Sam is coming for you. And remember, this is for entertainment purposes only, not based off of facts, but based off my own personal opinion. And you can see just like I can, and you can read just like me. It's your girl, Pink Lady Goddess, once again coming to bring you that news. Don't be scared, be prepared. But I know I'm not going no motherfucker. I'm not going to register to vote for the military draft. My old ass is too old, yes. Once again, like I said, it's your girl, Pink Lady Goddess. Y'all better put on them glasses so y'all can see what the is going on, boo.
I remember years ago, me and my grandfather used to have talks about all the little social issues. And there's one thing that I told him is gonna happen. And I really believe one day it's gonna come to that. And I think one day again, we're gonna end up having a civil war. It's gonna be trouble in our own backyards because we too split. And that's why I wanted to start a platform where everybody could be able to agree on their differences, even if they had differences. So we could agree if we see similarities, but even if we had differences, respect each other's differences and be able to move forward. Because I don't want it to be one day where we can't respect each other's differences and we go to war based off each other's differences. Because that happens all the time. And I can see it's too split. You got people in Congress who's trying to make decisions. And then you got the people, us. And we like, bro, what? What are y'all doing? It's a disconnect. They don't see it from our perspective and we don't see it from their perspective. They gonna try to make us do something, and one day we not gonna budge. And that's just gonna happen. It's human nature. We're not gonna budge. And that's where it's gonna set everything off. That's where it's gonna set everything off. That's all it is. But I just see it like that, like, bro, one day, if we don't watch out and we don't control our ego and emotion and differences, and we don't start focusing in on our similarities to bring us united and together, bro, we're gonna have a civil war. I can see it coming. I can see it coming, bro. And I always used to tell my grandfather that. And he tells me to this day, he didn't believe it then, but he watched the news now, and he always say, man, I think that's a huge possibility. And this for entertainment purposes. We just having hypothetical questions and what ifs and stuff like that. Y'all get what I mean?
Trigger warning in this one, y'all. This is Calvin Riley, and this is Tallahassee police officer Kirsten Oliver. Last year, she pulled Mr. Riley over, and initially he was detained for driving with a suspended license. But apparently that wasn't good enough, because then she planted evidence on him to arrest him for a DUI. Now you might be wondering, is there any body camera video or anything we can watch? Well, there is. You ready? Damn, my face is shiny. I have Aquaphor all over my face, so I'm shiny. I'm not gonna play this video in its entirety, but I will play enough of it for y'all to get the gist of what happened.
Meet Calvin Riley. He's being stopped by the Tallahassee Police Department on Southland Road.
Hello, sir. I'm Officer Oliver with Tallahassee Police Department.
She'll plant evidence of an empty liquor bottle in Riley's car before arresting him for an alleged DUI. Riley's license is suspended, and officers decide to arrest Riley on a first offense for his suspended license.
Would you be willing to do some voluntary field sobriety exercises?
Not really.
Okay. Here, go ahead and step out of the vehicle for us.
They didn't tell him the consequences of refusing that voluntary test.
For those of you who don't know, because he refused, they can now search his car.
Quick question for you. No problem. So I smelled your vehicle. Did you recently smell?
Once he's arrested for driving with a suspended license, they can search his car. Officer Oliver leaves the car, does a 360, and then goes back in the car, retrieving a sealed liquor bottle and pours it out. That was the sound of the seal on the liquor bottle breaking.
Did you hear it?
Here's another angle. While Officer Muth questions Riley about again,
Did somebody else smoke in your car earlier?
Oliver tosses the empty bottle into the passenger seat. They don't find any in the car. Here's Officer Oliver implying to Officer Muth that the empty bottle was likely what was in a cup in Riley's center console.
Cover where like the knee would sit. There's an opening, and he had it like tucked. Okay. And then the whatever he had in his cup.
Then Officer Muth tells a senior officer that they found open alcohol in the car, in both a bottle and a cup.
Did y'all search the car?
Yeah.
Okay, nothing in there?
Well, okay, so he had a bunch of alcohol stashed in there, but
Nothing open or anything?
yeah, open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, in his like Tervis in the center console, he had a mixed drink, and then under his knee, he had a like little bottle of vodka tucked away.
When officers group to discuss the case, they all ask each other if their body cameras are off.
Still alive. Any evidence of that?
Are you still on?
The video ends at this point. Riley's arrest report states, quote, "A search of Riley's vehicle yielded a small bottle of vodka that was opened in a pocket in the driver's seat cover." Riley's case begins on Friday, April 5th, in the Leon County Courthouse in Tallahassee.
Now, if you're anything like me, you're pretty ticked off right now. You're kind of feeling a F the 5-0 kind of vibe. But just wait, y'all. It gets even more annoying. Under oath, these are the kind of answers that Officer Oliver was giving to all the questions that she was asked.
Was he cursing during this period of time?
I don't remember.
His left blinker was on, is that correct?
I don't remember.
Which was the registration for his car, correct?
I don't remember.
Because the car had automatic lights.
I don't remember if it had an auto setting.
It was a strong odor.
It wasn't strong, but I can remember smelling it.
Vehicle.
I don't remember if she searched the vehicle.
So you don't remember her searching on the passenger side while you searched on the driver's side?
No, I don't remember that.
You told Officer Muth that the bottle was open?
I don't remember my exact phrasing.
You can just show me where
Objection,
it's
improper
regarding.
impeachment.
Do you not remember?
I don't remember the exact place.
You told Officer Muth that the bottle was open?
I don't remember my exact phrasing. I don't remember what my thought process was behind the statement. I don't remember the conversation.
So you don't remember discussing indicators impairment that you saw in Mr. Riley?
I don't remember discussing that, no.
Did Officer Muth or Sergeant Smith ever convey you that their body-worn camera was on after you had turned yours off?
I don't remember that I don't remember.
Yeah. Have you previously testified that the protocol is to dump out open containers?
I don't remember.
Listen, this incident happened close to a year ago, but her memory cannot be that bad. I mean, I understand it is Florida, a lot happens there, but I mean, she can't remember anything. Now, according to Mr. Riley, this whole fiasco ruined quite a bit in his life. Between posting a $750 bond, legal fees, missing work, missing 2 car payments, he ultimately had to forfeit his car back to the dealership. And why did this all happen? Because Officer Oliver lied, and in my opinion, she should be fired. Bruh, she's my age, okay? She's 26. This video, as frustrating as it is to watch, is damning, and is all the proof you need to see that she lied. She should no longer have her job, and she should go to jail. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Mr. Riley deserves justice.
I don't know if jail time is the route it maybe should be. Maybe definitely lose the job, and I ain't the one to say that, but the line of work she do, you gotta be pretty honest, man. Like, you can't be lying out here on people like that. Second, again, somebody wanted to tell me that I post division or racial division in my videos, and I replied, if that was the case, that's 1% to how much is out here in the world. So don't get, like, for me, I go to the extremes to post the most realest content I can find. The world is full of division. We watched a clip just like that, literally. Did he do anything to her? No, she just had an issue that day, and that was her choice. That was her choice, whether it was because he was what he was or because he wasn't, but it's still out there, bro. So regardless if you say that division stops the world, nah, bro. Before you was born and before I was born, division was here. Why is the question. We need to figure that part out. Not just sweep it under the rug. Because the only way you're gonna heal something is when you figure out what the issue is and you heal it. You don't just, oh, that's the issue, we just gonna pay attention to it and it's gonna go away. Nah, it's not gonna go away that way. Because you still got people like her out here. Me and you might feel different about each other. We might love each other, but look at how she moved. Dishonest, disloyal. Just look, bro. No integrity. Look.
Did y'all see where the FBI showed up at this girl's house? Over some posts she made on Facebook.
We just move in front of the house so the dogs don't go crazy. I need you to identify yourself and let me take imagery of your IDs.
I'm not gonna share my credentials on the phone.
So you said you were with the FBI? And why won't you show me your credentials? I didn't take a look at them. I said, 1 second, I'll be right back. Are you gonna show me your credentials or no?
Yeah, we did already. So, and we identified ourselves. So what we'd like to do...
I didn't look at your credentials. Again, I didn't verify them. I told you to wait, and I went inside.
Okay, that's correct. What we'd like to do is just have a conversation with you about some social media posts that you've made. Would you be willing to talk to us today about that?
No, I would not. I would like you to later talk on with my lawyer.
Okay.
Do you have identification cards? No. No. I'll get back to you. What's the number? What are the names of the agents? So you're refusing to identify yourselves. No. Again, I did not take a look.
Okay, so the phone number for the FBI in Oklahoma City is 405-290-7770.
Okay. And tell him that Facebook flagged me for posts. Okay. So we no longer live in a free country and we can't say what we want? Well, you can't arrest me for freedom of speech. We live in America. Exactly. So it's kind of weird that you want to come talk to me about me exercising my freedom of speech. Okay. So do you have a conversation with everybody on the neighborhood? I mean, all I've done is exercise my right as an American citizen on a public social media platform with my personal opinions. correct? Okay. Most of the individuals, right, in America, especially personal opinions,
If you don't want to talk to us, then you can
I'm definitely not going to have a talk with you. Okay, they're so-called FBI. This is Rola Abdel Jawad in Stillwater, Oklahoma. This is America.
Damn.
Man, this is wild. This old dude done went from 90 years old back to 29. And that's the type of shit that's going to happen in the future. Like I just made a video with the regrowing teeth. Your teeth can be rotten, fall out. They'll give you some medicine in September. Teeth grown back in your mouth within the next few weeks. Full pretty teeth. You get what I'm saying? Shit, wow. Thing is, this old head, he had a full blown surgery done with hair transplant, with beard, with mustache, with hair, with his nose, everything. Went from looking 90 back to 29 years old. And this is what billionaires and people are trying to do. They're trying to become immortal and live and think, try to live forever type shit. There's articles and there's research done on that as well. They're trying to be God for real. But anyways, let's take a look at this. Dude went from Grandpa Earl to Uncle Steven. Shit crazy, man. Shocking before and after photos. Turkish plastic surgeon. Patient goes viral. As you can see, nose completely different. Had a little slimmed and fat at the end nose. Now it's just slim all the way down. But no bags on his eyes. They even took that away. Forehead ain't as big because they gave him a hairline. Cheeks ain't as wide and fat. They done took the wrinkles out of his ass. Mustache, all that. Beard, shit, that's crazy, man. Even gave him like the perfect facial structure, like with the V. I believe that's the perfect one. Kind of like mine's with the you get what I'm saying? Not the.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. I never heard of that before with the teeth.
It's blurred now, but trust me when I say, protect this white man. Protect this white man.
And a weapon. On both of those cases, you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause.
Judge, on May 30th, 2024, observed two black males walking out of Bedford Place Homeowner Association Park, which is closed after sunset. Officers made contact with the defendant and another male who advised they did not know the park was closed. The defendant kept reaching near his waistband and pocket. Officers attempted to conduct a Terry frisk on the defendant, resulting in the defendant running. The pursuit lasted approximately 25 to 30 yards. While running, a black handgun fell from the defendant's waist area. The defendant stated the gun belonged to his mother. Officers recovered a Glock 23, loaded with one bullet in the chamber and 7 in the magazine. 15 additional bullets were found inside the defendant's book bag, and an extra magazine containing 18 bullets, a total of 41 bullets. The defendant is 19 years of age.
Here's the rub. What's he doing? Walking while black? What's he doing wrong? Was he under arrest? All I see is that they go up to him and they just start searching. Right?
I believe.
Walking while black. I'm going to find no probable cause on this case now. I found no probable cause. Your case has been dismissed. The only thing I'm going to counsel you is to be careful. Don't go to parks after hours. Otherwise, they're just going to harass you. You understand? Okay, good luck, man. You're free to go.
Where was he at when I got arrested? This shit makes me want to cry. Protect that man, bro. Houston, y'all got a good one, man. Y'all got a good one. I can't believe that even exists nowadays. And y'all got the nerve to say racism is alive. That is a man of integrity. That is a man who is good versus evil. That is a man that is in rare form, and he's using his platform and using it in the right way, in the full extent of the law. Protect that man. Protect that white man. That's one of the most powerfulest things I've seen all day. I don't think you guys understand. I am a person who's been in this system, and I understand how unfair that system is. And for him to be advocating for the people. Woo!
Like, I remember when I just showed the clip and I was like, she ain't have integrity. Did she do that because of this or because of that? And then another clip, I said I said there's a possibility once upon a time in the future, there could be a chance of a civil war because some people in the Congress, judges, cops, they may not see it from the people's perspective. And the people, we don't see it from their perspective. So it's always a disconnect. That's what I'm talking about. That's how we connect right there. Protect him. So just as I could show a little bit of what the world has moments like. Yeah, the world is racist as hell sometimes. That is facts. Towards all different cultures. Everybody got it in them. Every culture got it in them sometimes. But that's neither here nor there. We still got times where there's hope for humanity. There's hope for the world. So yeah, I agree with Toxic but true reality, man. Protect that man. It's rare you find people who really just stand up on business like that. He stood on his 10, bro. Like, hey, that's cold. That's cold, but he gave him some good advice. Bro, what are you doing even at the park anyway? They just gonna harass you. Now, if you using that for protection, go use it for protection, but don't be out here looking for stuff to get into and then expect to get out of something free like that. But what was he at when some of my homies needed that, bro? Because they needed a judge like that. That judge threw the book at him like, hey, bro, go sit down. I don't care if this your first time. I don't care. Go sit down. I'm just saying, like, yeah, let me know how y'all feeling.
I have some terrible news. The Oklahoma Supreme Court has ruled 8-1, affirming a lower court's ruling that the survivors of the Tulsa Race Massacre will get $0, that they do not qualify for any compensation whatsoever. We just surpassed the 103-year anniversary of that horrific act. 2 Tulsa Race Massacre survivors are still alive and well, and this was the final opportunity to get any semblance of justice or accountability or reparations or restitution. And adding to this horrific injustice is the fact that Oklahoma City suffered a horrific act in 1995, the Oklahoma City bombing. Some of you are old enough to remember it. I know I sure am. And the families of the Oklahoma City bombing got $50 million for being survivors of terrorism and mass violence. But the Tulsa Race Massacre survivors, who are all black, who are victims of the similar type of white supremacist, racist violence and terrorism, get nothing. This is yet another reminder that the system is not broken. It is working exactly as it is intended, because a system cannot fail those it was never meant to protect in the first place.
Hey, I told y'all though, we had a good lineup. But to some people gonna be like, bro, it's controversy. Or some people gonna disagree. Some people are not gonna like today's lineup. These topics cause controversy. These topics is just, I'm putting these type of topics in front of us so that we can see the similarities and not the differences. Because when we start to see the differences, bro, it divides us. But if we start to just be respectful of a person's opinion, a person's theory, idea, feelings, bro, and we might be able to see there was similarities with us, we could come together on that. But we just need to be respectful. But how y'all feel about today's lineup, man? All I'm asking, just be respectful in the comments. That's it. I try to be respectful when I'm reacting to certain things, when I'm saying certain things, what I agree with, what I don't agree with. So I'm just asking the collective or anybody watching, when y'all come to this space, to this platform, to this channel, just be respectful. You free to say whatever it is you want, but just be respectful, man. To me, to whoever else reading the comments, who you talking to in the comments, all that, bro. People we reacting to in the videos, being insulting, bro, let's remove that. Remove that energy. We don't need it. But I appreciate you if you stuck all the way through. And if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. I know we coming with about 4 videos a week, man. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, it helps Collective grow, helps Collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content. Tap in with this content, man. But I ain't gonna hold you until I see y'all in the next one. Y'all know what it is. We gone.
I just check my account. Sheesh, at the amount. You probably know